Hi everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to day 1065 of trying a new makeup product every day. Today I am so excited to finally be trying this product out. It's the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder, and I can't believe I haven't tried this out yet because I love IT Cosmetics, and like large pores is one of my main skin concerns, and this is such a high rated, top favorite product out there for minimizing pores. And I've just heard so many good things about it and I've been wanting to try it for so long. So I am so excited that I got this in my December 2020 Ipsy Glam Bag Ultimate box. So if you haven't seen my unboxing of that, I'll have that video linked in the description down below. It's my last ever Ipsy Glam Bag Ultimate box because they're stopping the Ultimate box after this month. And I have to say, it actually ended on a pretty good note. I'm pretty happy with all the products I got in that box. So this is a sample size. It's in translucent, but the full size retails for $30. You can get it at Ulta, and it's very high rated on the Ulta website, which is always very promising. And so I want to try this out in a few different methods. So first, I want to try this on my face without any makeup on, just to really see if it visibly minimizes the size of my pores. So I'm going to follow the directions. I don't actually have an IT Cosmetics brush. That is another thing I want to try. I've heard really good things about those, but I'm going to just take my Morphe powder brush, pick up some of the powder here, and I have the large pores on the inner part of my cheek mostly, and then my nose. So let's see. I definitely notice it looks smooth on the skin, like it doesn't leave a powdery texture, and it's mattifying, but not too much of a difference yet. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little more on. I think it's working. Even though it's translucent, it's not putting any coverage over the pores, it actually is minimizing them. Like it somehow looks like it closed my pores up a little bit. Oh wow, that's awesome. I'm curious if I were to apply it in a little bit more of like a thicker layer. So I'm gonna take my dampened sponge here, pick up a little bit like that, and go over the pores again. I don't think that really changed how they look too much, but I kind of prefer the method of blending it in with the sponge. Like that definitely makes a difference. Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that. It's not like my pores are completely disappeared, but they are looking smoother and minimized. Wow. So I'm really excited to use this as my setting powder. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my Purlisse Perfect Glow BB cream. I love this BB cream. It's just one of my go-to daily foundations. I have a full dedicated review video on my channel of this BB cream already. So if you want to see that video, I can have that linked in the description down below. All right, so foundation is applied. I was curious if I would see any difference where I've already applied the powder underneath. And as far as the smoothness, like the pore texture, it doesn't look any different with that powder underneath, but it does look more mattified. I know it might be kind of hard to tell on camera just because it's only this little section that already has the powder underneath, but this is really looking completely matte. But then this cheek has the sheen to it some more. So that's interesting. I never really thought about putting a powder underneath the foundation to mattify it, but this really did that. But so now I'm gonna go back in with my brush, pick up some more of the powder, and let's see if it really gives that airbrushed look to the foundation. I love that it doesn't leave any powderiness or chalkiness on the skin. It's mattifying, but not a dry mattifying. I think it really is kind of putting this airbrush filter on top of the foundation. Wow. Because you can see now this half of the face with the powder versus without it. I wanted to use this specific BB cream because it does have some sheen to it, so that you can actually see the foundation get mattified. So you can see the difference in the texture, so mattified versus that sheen. But it really does look so soft and smooth, and the pores look really good. I feel like when I keep putting more powder on top, it just smooths those pores out even more. I'm very impressed. Such a beautiful powder. Wow, like I am understanding the hype. I'm gonna go ahead and put that airbrush filter onto the other half of my face. Set those fine lines around my smile lines. I really do see minimized pores. Seriously, like made those pores disappear. They look blurred, they look smooth. Wow. And on my nose as well. Well, this is so good. This is a powder that I'm going to be using every day, probably purchasing the full size because I love how it looks on my skin, on my makeup. I love the texture that it has to my makeup. Not too matte, but definitely an airbrushed look. And what's great is if my skin were to get oily as the day went on, I could just apply this on top of it, use it as a blotting powder, and get my makeup back to this matte airbrushed texture. That's not too dry, but not at all oily. So I am so excited about this. Clearly, I really love how this worked for me, but definitely let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below. I want to know if you think it lives up to the hype. And as always, thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day. And I will see you tomorrow in my next video.